29th of December, I think. Yeah, I've lost all...
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. I've lost all concept of days, what time it is, what is going on. Excuse me, I do still have my cough, and I am feeling much better. I don't really have like the cold so much anymore, but I do still have this annoying cough that won't go away. We are in the car, as you can see. We are heading to my parents to spend a few days with them. I feel like we have just been on the road or traveling, flying. I just honestly feel like I haven't spent more than like a day at home. It's absolutely crazy. We have just had the craziest schedule of traveling around and everything for the last, what feels like to me, couple of months, but it's probably not been that long anyway. We are just in the car. We've got about an hour and 45 left. Yeah, which is not so bad. This journey to my parents from where we live now is so much better than when we lived near London. It used to take us so long, it was a nightmare. So anyway, that is what's going on. I'm feeling quite tired, and I'm sure Ian is as well.
Yeah, neither of us slept very well last night.
No, we went to bed really late because I was like packing for this next few days. I was trying to finish on some video stuff. I was trying to like do laundry because we've only just got back from Christmas with Ian's family, so everything was just crazy. And I went to bed.
I was not doing any of those things. I was just playing on my phone.
Yeah, Ian was just.
And then I couldn't go to sleep.
Taking ages.
Came to bed.
Yeah.
I couldn't drop off. So.
Yeah, but eventually he did, and I woke up to my alarm at like 8 AM and must have fallen back to sleep. And because Ian obviously hadn't been to sleep much, he was super tired. To cut a long story short, we overslept massively. We were supposed to get on the road at 9:30 and we woke up at 10. So then it was just kind of like, mad, chaotic panic, trying to get ready, and basically we left 2 hours later than we anticipated, which is not good. But anyway, we are now on our way, and like I said, we're about an hour and 45 minutes away, but can't be helped. We've still kind of got the kind of jet lag thing going on where you can't sleep at night and then you feel really tired during the day, the next day. It's super annoying, and hopefully that will go away pretty soon. But yeah, we're going to be just having like a second Christmas with my parents and probably play some games, drink some drinks, celebrate the new year. Following week, on the 9th of January, we're off to Cape Verde for a week with Ian's family, and I've never been there before, so I'm excited to see what that's like. It's a much more relaxed holiday. It's more like a beach kind of trip, and it's Ian's sister Jenny, it's her 30th, that's why we're going, so that'll be really nice. Good morning and happy New Year's Eve. It's the 31st of December. Today we're just having a fairly chilled day. I think we're going to have some breakfast in a second and then maybe play Monopoly. We always have an annual game of Monopoly, which I never do very well at because my dad and Ian are the most competitive. And then we are going to just have some Prosecco this evening and see in the new year, and then we will be heading back tomorrow because Ian definitely has to get back to work. Obviously we've had time off for Vegas and Christmas, New Year, and then we are also going to Cape Verde on the 9th of January, so we need to get back and do some work for a week. We've got a good week, so that's good. And I spoke to you in the car on the way up. I didn't vlog yesterday because we just sort of had a chilled day. It was like a second Christmas day. We exchanged all our Christmas presents and just had a really relaxed day. And like I said, I'm going to film today and this evening. As for the cold, I do feel much better, but I do still have a cough, which is really annoying. It's always the last thing to go, and it always kind of lingers, and it just needs to go away because I'm now on day 16, I think, of being sick, and I really did not want to take this cold into 2019, so seriously, go away. But I do feel a lot better, which is a good thing. This is Flossie. Hello, precious. And my mum and dad have rescued her. She was coming around near the house and was starving and had like matted fur, and she was very timid. I think she's probably been, you know, someone being horrible to her. She's like scared, and now look at you, you're so fluffy. She loves Ian, and whoever is anywhere, she will sit. She doesn't leave the house because I think she's scared that she'll get left or abandoned, and she wants to sit on someone's lap all the time. She's so sweet. And my mum and dad took her to the vet, obviously, to get her checked over and stuff, and she has to have all her teeth taken out, don't you? Because your teeth aren't good. But Ian can't get rid of her because she's decided that he's her new best friend. And her back legs are not very good. We think perhaps either something's happened to her or she might have been kicked or something. She's such a sweet girl. I don't know how anyone could ever have been mean. But her fur was all kind of weird when she first started coming around. She was so skinny, And now look at you. She's such a good girl. They're all ready for our Monopoly. I am the duck. This one's got new little pieces. So there's a duck. There is, what else is different? A dinosaur. Ian might go for that. A little cat. And then you've got like the normal, the top hat and the dog and stuff. Got ourselves some snacks. I'm still on a cup of tea at the moment, but I might migrate to some alcohol later. So it was not a good game for Ian.
It went really badly.
It was bad. He didn't have any property.
I spent like the first 3 times round the board not getting any property. I had to do a horrible deal just to get a set.
Yeah.
And then I got loads of houses on them. And then no one landed on them, and then I couldn't afford to pay some rent, and I had to sell all my houses, and it all went very
It was
badly.
not good for you. So Mum is now out of the running.
I've resorted to
And
drink.
Ian has temporarily taken over mine.
You were making the coffee.
As I made the coffee, yeah. Ian sort of became my business manager when he went out, and he's now, let's face it, it's become a heads up between Dad and Ian, which is nothing new.
2,000 years later.
And this is still going. How long have we been playing? We must have started this at about 2.
About 2:30 maybe.
And it's still going. I think at this point, Dad and Ian are just passing 1,000 Monopoly pounds back and forth and back and
It's
forth.
going one way at the moment.
Oh dear. Oh no, Dad's in trouble. Okay. And technically, if Ian wins, that means I win because it was actually me. But I'll let you take some of the credit. A conclusion has been reached.
Finally.
What, 4 hours later or something? I/Ian won. But I really think we have to give Ian the credit at the end.
You did the groundwork. I just
True.
finished it off for you.
Teamwork makes the dream work. So it's around 1:45. We're watching the BBC One Madness thing, which is hosted by Joe Slug. Yay! Got likes when YouTubers are doing cool stuff. And the cats are watching as well, as you can see. Ian is opening the bubbles.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Cheers! Oh, there go the fireworks outside and inside. Happy 2nd of January, and welcome back to seeing my washing drying all over the place. I am desperately trying to get some kind of normality going today, and it's not working very well. I've got laundry happening. We are going away again next week, so I need to think ahead about stuff like that. And I've just been filming some videos, mainly haul videos of what I got for Christmas and Sephora, and the aftermath is pretty disastrous. There is just stuff everywhere, so I'm gonna have to tidy that up, but I just can't face it at the minute. Trying to film videos in the winter when you lose the light really quickly is pretty tough. I do have like studio lights I can put up, but I never prefer how the videos look with that, so I like to try and use natural light where I can. So I'm finally done, and now I need to do some more editing because I have to get a lot done if I'm gonna go away for another week. I have to get it done in advance. And I said on my Instagram stories that I would show you my paper chase haul, but I've also just had this delivered this morning from The Range. I've run out of little Christmas pegs that I use to attach my Christmas gift labels, and they had some on the sale in The Range, so I bought a whole bunch because I have completely run out. They're all the same designs, but they're just these cute like reindeer, elf and Santas. So I'm now all sorted for Christmas paper and wrapping stuff for next year, so that's good that that's done and out the way. I just need to pack it all away because everything is still just everywhere. Literally everything is everywhere. I've got laundry, I've got suitcases, I've got Christmas stuff, I've got stuff from Florida, Vegas. It is chaos around here, and as much as I want to spend the next couple of days just sorting all of that out, I do have to get some editing done, so it's just going to be a juggling act of trying to do all of it. Ian is in the office today and he won't be back till later this evening because he's doing something after work, so I do have quite a lot of time to just try and sort some things out, but I'm trying not to get overwhelmed. If you try to do too much, I tend to find I just get this feeling of being overwhelmed and then I get a bit stressed. So yeah, I'm just ignoring it for the minute. And I think I need to eat something now. It's almost 3 p.m, so I think I will do that before I go any further. Also, I'll just show you this. I bought one of these coffee warmer things. You can get USB powered ones, but this is actually a plug-in one because I wanted one that was really good and would actually work to keep my coffee warm. I have to say, I'm disappointed with it. It had really good reviews on Amazon, but I just don't find it very good. It does not keep the coffee hot, in my opinion, or even close to it. Like, this is lukewarm, so I'm probably going to end up sending this back. And I showed on my Instagram stories that I bought this Costa Clever Cup. So this actually has a contactless payment thing in the bottom, so you can just tap the cup to pay for your coffee. And I used this on the way up to my parents at the services and on the way back, and it kept my coffee warm for hours. I have never known a coffee cup that keeps your coffee as hot as this does. So I think I'm going to send that coffee warmer thing back, and I'll just use this at home as well as taking it out with me, because it keeps it so hot for so long, and that other thing is a bit useless in my opinion. Good morning and happy 3rd of January, and more washing. I've just got so much washing at the moment. It is just, the machine is going again. I'm just trying to catch up from Florida, from Vegas. There is just laundry everywhere, and I haven't done my hair yet, but yeah, I don't know if I can be bothered today. I am getting my hair done tomorrow. I need to go to, obviously, like I said, my hairdresser is a couple of towns over, and I will be meeting Becky because that's where she lives, so that would be really nice to catch up with her as well. And that means today I've got a lot of stuff to get done, and I've just had a grocery delivery, and I won't do like a proper haul or anything, but I just have a few things. I got these cereal bars to take with me on our vacation. I just like to have those in my suitcase. I'm not one for taking food with me on holiday, but I do just like to have something for, you know, on the plane, or moments where you just might need a little snack. I also got some strawberry licorice to take on the plane because I love that stuff. And I got a bunch of these single-use milks. You can actually get 2 cups of tea, I find, out of one of these. And this is also to take away with us because I just like to make sure I can have a cup of tea or coffee in the room, and then you don't have to worry about finding milk. And these are actually lactose-free, but I find that these don't taste like normal UHT milk. They just taste like completely normal milk. So I always like to get these. And rubbish bags, because we're out of those, and just more like staples like these vegetable stock pots I always use for risotto. More of my yogurt. I love this Greek style one. I do get the full fat, like the normal one, rather than the low fat, because it just tastes so much better, but I just limit how much I have. And I got this no added sugar granola to go with that. And then just apples and a few kind of healthy snacks and stuff. And I was saying to Ian yesterday, I am feeling a little overwhelmed by the mess in our flat. I really do need to get onto it, but at the moment I've just got laundry going through. I'm trying to sort that out. I'm trying to think about what we need for our vacation, what I need to pack, and like changing the bedding, washing the bedding. So on top of that, I've got all the regular stuff to do and all my editing to get all of that done before we go away. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed, I will be honest. We've got stuff everywhere, like Christmas gifts that we got. I've got things all over the place from haul videos that I've just done, and I really do need to sort it all out, but it would take me such a long time. I'm just trying to do little bits as I go along to not get stressed and not think to myself, oh my gosh, like I've got all this cleaning, all this tidying. I'm just trying to be calm about it and just do bits as I can, because that's all I can do. I've still got my cold. I thought it was completely gone. Now it's kind of resurfacing a bit, so it's just crazy around here. But you need to just be calm and make sure you're still resting a little bit and not going completely chaotic and insane, because then you can just get more sick, or you just won't get better. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And I have my new phone case on because, you know, new year, new phone case. This is the one I got from the outlets. It's really nice. It's like a kind of leather feel. And I've had to get my pillow out. This is from my desk chair, so it actually goes behind your back, because obviously desk chairs can be quite uncomfortable. But I've done something to my neck. I think I slept a bit funny, so I've been kind of using that to help my neck. I feel like I'm falling apart and like I'm 90 years old, but nothing new there. And I was saying yesterday about the USB coffee warmer thing that I bought, like the little hot plate that you're supposed to put. It's not a USB one, it's a plug-in one. Anyway, I'm sending it back to Amazon because it really didn't work that well. And this cup that I was telling you guys about with the contactless in the bottom, really it's for when you're out and about, but I've been using it at home, and this thing is ridiculous. It keeps coffee hot for such a long time. I actually can't drink it for like the first hour of making it. I have to leave the lid off. But later on, I'm going to make a coffee and I will time how long it stays hot. I'll keep the lid on, but this thing, honestly, if you need a solution either for keeping your coffee hot when you're at home, if you're like me and you just constantly have coffee going cold on you because you're so busy, or if you're out and about, I can so highly recommend this. It is absolutely amazing, but I'll let you know for sure how long the coffee stays hot. And I'm just about to do more editing. I'm still sitting here in the living room because I haven't sorted my desk out. That is my next job to do. Hopefully I will be able to get that done this afternoon.
Later.
So it's now just after 3 and I fell asleep again. I don't know if I mentioned this I can't remember, honestly. I've been having a real problem with fatigue, and fatigue is an issue that you get with TM. It's just something that you just kind of have to live with, but I've been suffering really badly with it lately, and I do wonder whether it's because I stopped taking all my vitamin supplements, because I didn't want to take them all with me to Florida because I take quite a lot and it was just luggage space. Then I didn't take them to Vegas, I didn't take them over Christmas and New Year. So it's been a while since I've been taking them, so I do wonder whether that might be having something to do with it, because I take several that are supposed to be for fatigue, like iron and that kind of thing. So I've started those up again, but I've just been feeling so tired. I'll be sat here editing or something and I just wake up all of a sudden. I'm like, whoa, okay, what happened? I just literally will go to sleep like that. Luckily it wasn't for very long, so I'm still here editing. I've got so much editing to do because I have to get everything done for when I'm away next week. So I am just ploughing my way through this and drinking coffee. And on the subject of coffee, I made the second coffee that I was talking about and put it in here. So I made that coffee at 12:45. It is now just after 3. I've just taken a sip of it and I have had the little slidey top thing open. It is still hot, and when I say hot, I mean as if I've just made it. It's crazy. Yeah, like that's when okay, maybe it's not quite as hot as if you've just made it, but it's literally like if you'd made it and let it sit for 5 minutes. Like, this is drinking temperature, and that's been 2 hours 15 minutes. So this thing is incredible. I can highly recommend you get one if you drink hot drinks, because it's the best travel mug I have ever had, but like I say, you can use it at home as well. It's much later now and the hair is just, I don't even know, a disaster. And Ian has just left. He's going to his friends this evening, so I've got the whole evening to just carry on editing, which is what I really need to do, although I've been doing it all day. And unbelievably, I did cook. I've eaten most of it, but I made myself a mushroom risotto, and it's so easy for me to just like have a pot noodle or something if I can't be bothered, but I thought I should make the effort.
The next morning.
Good morning. I'm wearing a hat, which can only mean one thing. I'm off to the hairdressers. My roots look terrible. I was supposed to go actually between Florida and Vegas, I think. Anyway, whenever it was, I did not have time to go, so I'm going now. But it is a little bit of a mess under here. This is Ian's hat, by the way. I am just borrowing it, so I've got to go a little bit earlier than my actual appointment because I need to run some errands, and then I'm getting my hair done real quick, and then I'm meeting Becky to go and see her new kitchen. It's not an extension, they've knocked through into their garage, and I used to live in that house, so I'm really fascinated to see what it looks like. So I'm going to see her, and obviously I will get her to say hi to you guys, and then I need to come back and get on with more tidying and more editing, so it's going to be a busy day. But my train is really soon, so I better get going. We're at Becky's. Hi. And you guys will probably remember, well, of course you'll remember, I used to live here. Confusing, but yeah, we used to live with Becky's husband, now husband, he wasn't at the time. And they have done some renovating, so you'll recognise this kitchen. Let me just go to this bit. You've seen that a million times.
But splashback.
Yes, and I think you did that.
I did.
Becky did that.
And painted the wall.
Yes, it's all painted. And
fridge was there.
Yep, so fridge was here, that's now there.
But now it's there.
Fridge is there, and they've opened up into the garage. So these swords used to be there.
They're still here.
Like literally here.
Right here.
Yep. And they've opened up into the garage, so they've got all this room now. This is amazing. Yeah, so this looks really different from when we lived here.
That is going to be a window, like just.
Oh, okay,
not an
cool.
opening thing, but just a window.
Just a normal window.
Like a cat flap.
Yes, essential. There is now a cat. There was not a cat when we were here before.
I don't know where the cat is.
But yeah, this looks so cool. It's massive.
Yeah, it has really changed.
Yeah, it's really made it look different. So Becky's just dropping me off at the station. We just had a good old catch up.
We did.
Yeah, a bit of forward 2019 travel planning.
Yep.
Yes. That's a secret, so I won't say any more. But I'm sure you'll see Becky again soon. Bye! So it's much later on now. I am now back from Becky's, and I haven't got any editing done yet. I did a few responses to comments, which is something I hardly ever get time for recently, so I did that. And then we did this. Pizza Hut. It happened.
It was Friday, so...
It is Friday. And we just couldn't be bothered, basically. Ian's very tired.
I'm really tired.
He's been struggling to get back to normal.
It's been really hard this week. I don't know, I think just with being away and then being away for Christmas and then being away for New Year, it was just like, it was a lot of travel and a lot of being away from home. I think we're both pretty exhausted.
Yeah, a lot of not
Especially
sleeping properly
Yeah.
and stuff when you're not
I've
in your
been
own bed.
apparently talking in my sleep.
Oh, you've been talking so much in your sleep. It's so weird. And it keeps like waking me up and then I'm like, what's happening? Not good. Not sleeping well. But
Can't stop yawning.
no, and you're supposed to be going somewhere tomorrow, so
Yeah, I'll probably go to bed pretty soon.
yeah. We have just finished Luther, as much as is on here, which is up to series 4. Or up to and including series 4, so we've just finished that, and I'm probably going to watch the season 5 trailer now. It keeps coming up in my suggested on YouTube, but I couldn't watch it till I'd finished this season. So this program is amazing. If you've not seen it, it's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so definitely give it a watch. It's on Netflix. So Ian has now gone to bed and I am spending a bit of time working on my planner. I am having a biscuit brew, as you can see at the side there. And I am also about to try out some new skincare that I picked up today. L'Oreal Age Perfect had an offer of buy one get one free, and I really wanted this neck cream because the neck area is an area that gets generally neglected when it comes to anti-aging stuff. So I saw this online and wanted to try it out, so I got the night cream for free. And before I use those, I'm going to do an eye mask. I really like this hyaluronic acid and orange one, so I'll be doing that. And I just bought some more wipes because I was out of those. And I have done something a little bit unforgivable. Well, hopefully it's forgivable. We were watching Luther, as I mentioned earlier, and Ian went to bed partway through an episode, so I carried on watching, and it was so gripping that I have carried on watching. And when you're in a couple, you know that watching ahead when you are watching a box set or a series is pretty much criminal. Oh, criminal, pretty fitting for Luther. But yes, it's not good, and it's something that the other person is entitled to be upset about, but it was literally so gripping I couldn't help it. So I'm hoping he doesn't get too mad. I'm sure he won't. But I'm just going to finish watching this episode while I sort out my skincare stuff, and then I'm probably going to head to bed because it is like 11:30 and I'm trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour. This is reasonable for me. Anything before midnight is very reasonable for me. So that is pretty much it for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So it would seem I completely forgot to finish this vlog. It was a bit of a weird one. I think it actually went over a week, and it was between Christmas and New Year, that time where nobody knows what is going on. So it might be a slightly strange one. There probably won't be a weekly vlog next week because I will start uploading the Vegas vlogs, and we are also going to Cape Verde, so those vlogs will come separately. But I do have a couple of other videos in the meantime. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.